Hi everyone. So if you're not aware, as you watch Merv dance here in these lovely clips, my microphone didn't work for all the reactions we filmed yesterday. So I've done a voiceover from what I remember of us saying. So without further ado, this is the reaction. I hope you enjoy it. Bye! Hey everyone. So I'm going to try and do a voiceover for these reactions because my microphone wasn't working. Can you believe that? How lovely is that? So I'm gonna try and let you all know what Merv was thinking as the reaction goes. I don't have sound of the reaction either, so I'm trying to match it. Sorry about that. There we go. He's watching very intently here, as you can see. Ooh, come on, Jimin. I'm pretty sure I said that in the background as well. Oh yeah, he loves what he's wearing here, loves his outfit. That, yeah, looks really good. I think he was like, he's so beautiful. That's literally what he said there. I was like, yep, he sure is. And here I was saying, I think he was laughing because he made a mistake. It was really cute. And Merv agreed. Can't remember what he said there. He said he looks different from what he's seen in the past. I think it's because of the blue hair as well. Yeah, I was gagging in the background here. I was like, yes, Jimin. Oh yeah, because he liked some of the jumps that he does. Like, oh, a couple of jumps, nice. Oh, what a phenomenal song. Oops.
반대쪽이 또 왔어. 네, 저 모니터에서 보고 있었는데. 괜찮아? 괜찮은 것 같아.
Right, so here Merv is discussing basically, like, as a dancer, how easy it is to get injuries because you know, he's doing it over and over again, and sometimes you have to always go full out because otherwise when you don't, you sacrifice something. So when you don't go as full out all the time, or you might overstretch a particular muscle or overdo something in general, just to compensate for something that you're not doing full out that time around. So he understands why Jimin's in pain just from his own experience as a dancer. It's something that happens, and you just have to keep pushing through it and just always go all out, basically. And I think that's pretty much what he said for my memory here. Yo, just trying to match it up again.
지민이가 생각 없잖아.
아 그쵸. 한 번은 더 해보면 좋을 것 같아요.
그렇지.
여기서 잘하면 나 잘 수 있을 것 같아요.
And that was the end of the reaction. And then I asked Merv, so what does he think? Has it changed how he views Jimin as a dancer? Has he seen anything new? And he was like, this is queued up. He said it's pretty much kind of similar. He kind of feels like a lot of the movements in the choreo were cut short and couldn't be extended as much as they could. But that's possibly because of the garments he was wearing. So some of the lines were sacrificed, and also because of the time and how fast it is as well. That's possibly why. And here he's talking about some of the what's that body part called? The wrist, girl, the wrist. He said some of the wrists, he wasn't fully dancing to his wrists or extending throughout. So that's basically what he saw from that choreo, from what I remember him talking about. He did like some of the turns and stuff, and he liked some of the emotion, but overall he did think some of the moves just weren't as complete as they could be. So I was not going to give up, so we went to the MMA intro first. We loved that transition. We loved the graphics, were so cool. We thought they were so cool. Oh, I'm slightly ahead. Here we go. Love this. He was like, whoa. I mean, who wouldn't? He's only human. So iconic. Oh yeah, he was like, is that Jimin? I was like, no, that's Jungkook. Oh, the screen recording is a bit laggy, I fear. Whoops. Maybe I should stop doing YouTube. Oops. I'm definitely way ahead. Oh wait, I'm behind. Let's just, there we go. And then he spotted Jimin as soon as Jimin was there, so that was good. There, okay. Oh. Okay, so here I think he's gonna break down some of the issues he has with the choreo, and here he's talking about Jimin's back, because it's I don't know, the engagement is not like, maybe it's not as engaged and as bent in as he would like, or as flexible, and I think he asked me what Jimin's background was, and I mentioned, you know, he did the hip-hop pop and locking background, but also it was quite extensive in contemporary training, but he's saying that although the leg kick is high, the flexibility is not there because of that bend in his knee, which is kind of like, it's not extended enough, which I found interesting. I was like, okay, fair enough. And here he's pretty much showing what he thought the leg should do, in terms of just having it straight and holding it out and having control over it, as opposed to more so a kick, which just kind of like goes up and above. There's a lot of rewinding here. Right here, yeah. So he says Jungkook, I think, carried Jimin too high. And we actually both well, I suggested that perhaps because as a partner with Jungkook's training, or because he's not classically trained, he may have held him too high. That way, that means Jimin's legs have nowhere to go. Because usually, if it was done with a partner who's got classical training, they wouldn't have held Jimin as high. He probably would have been like around his waist or completely above. And that's why the leg extensions are, yes, WhatsApp notifications come through. Yeah, he's mentioning it here. That's why the legs didn't go or make the right shapes as they could have. Oh, and here he said what Jimin would be doing would be like a C shape, going above Jungkook, kind of like arched, which I don't know what that would look like. So I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, he's doing it with the mouse there. So I don't know how that would have worked. I'm sure it's something you'd seen in contemporary and ballet pieces. So, and he was saying here, he can't show you guys, but he would want to show you. Otherwise, it's hard to explain. He's like, yeah, they're so good as a group. He loves them. Like, as I said, these are the other members. And I was saying how beautiful it looks, regardless of the, some technical flaws. And he agreed. Yeah, he's like, they changed quick. I was like, yeah, I feel like it's definitely a cut. He's like, no, wait a minute, let me check. Because they did a really good job on that. I was like, yeah, no, they definitely, that's definitely a new cut. Because there's no way they would have changed that quickly. And he's laughing at that. And here's praising them again and talking about, well, it's about to make a point. He's saying that's the point of the group. Like, you're supposed to have different members of different skills, and everyone brings something to the table, and that's what makes them a great group and a great unit, basically. And so after this, I was like, do you know what? He's still not convinced. We gotta keep trying again. I was like, I don't want the armies to come and finish me. And as a Jimin stan myself, I was like, no, we shall not be deterred. So the journey is not over just yet. He had to fall in love with Jimin. So after this, we moved along to the contemporary piece from Jimin's school performance, school days. Let's go. Already he's like, oh wow, is that him? He's already shook. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's loving it. Yeah, he's like, look at the extensions. That's the extensions he was mentioning earlier. Like the legs, it's like the leg is straight and the discipline is there. Like there. He's like, yeah, even though the leg is not high, it's low and it's straight and it's connected. It looks so good. And he's loving it. He's like, yes. He's like, oh yeah, he's like, this is a completely different person. He's so shook. I wish you lot could hear him. Like, oh, he's like, yes. Loving it. Like, loving it. And he's like, he's ripped. He's like, I'm obsessed. That's what he just said. I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed. So satisfying to watch. Woo, he's like, yeah, wow. As you can see, you can read his lips. He's like, that's what I like to see. Like, oh my God. Like, literally shook. Absolutely shook. And I think we here, I don't know, I forgot what he asked me, but I think I was saying that perhaps something that I've learned through what he's seen is that, you know, the modern aspect of performance, like contemporary mainstream stuff, doesn't leave room for a lot of technical accuracy. And from what he was talking about as well, when it comes to the garments and the speed of the songs and the kind of songs that they do, that's why perhaps we lose so much quality for a technical person. For actual dancers, they see the loss, whereas for us, you know, we don't really see that. But that's probably why. And there, obviously, it was an exam as well, so obviously he's performing at his best and at his cleanest, and he can really, and Merv really saw that and really appreciated it as well, and he loved it. And he was just asking here, like, how old was he? I think I said he was like 16 or 15 there, and I said, I think Jimin's like 24 now, and he was saying that with that kind of dance style, you need to train every day, otherwise you do lose it, or at least it just doesn't come as easily because it's so rigid, and that's probably why he was so like so in shape as well. But he loved it. He absolutely loved that, and just like blew him away. And last but not least, obviously, I had to show him, duh. As he's walking out, he's like, yep. Yep, yep. Oh, yeah, so good. Yes, that's what he's saying. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Loving it, different as well. He's like, oh my god, wow, like gagged. And I think here another point as well was just the clothing, and like he just looked a bit more freer, and the clothing just gave him room to dance as much as he could. And he's saying this is quite a fusion, and like it's not super contemporary, but it's a bit of a fusion. To which I agree. Because then I asked him about the jumps because I thought, to my knowledge, like a lot of contemporary or a lot of ballet as well, or contemporary and ballet usually don't have like jumps and stuff like that, or to that kind of extent. I don't know what I had in mind because, yeah, I can't remember what he answered, but he did say, although these jumps weren't like perfect, they still looked good and they added the emotion. Yeah, and that's pretty much that. So I think I was quite proud of myself that I carried on and I didn't give up because I wanted him to see Jimin at his best, or just what he can do fully. And he's like, oh my god, yeah, this is like completely different for him. This changed his mind. So we won. Next time I'll have the microphone working so you can actually hear his voice. Ta-ra! Thanks for watching. Bye!